Hi guys, it's Cindy from Pups and Crochet, and I'm back on the air. Oh my goodness, I want to thank you all for all of the beautiful comments and prayers for Peanut. I can't thank you enough for that. His surgery went perfect. He's doing really well. They had... When I picked him up, he was so out of it that he was like a little drunk, going like this. I'm like, okay, I'll carry you, come on. And I was so afraid because they had taken the little knot that was right here. They took that off, and they didn't bother the fatty tumor in his tummy because they said, is it bothering you? And I'm like, no. And they go, well, then we're not going to put him through that for that. I'm like, okay, that's good. Less pain, the better. But he did do the surgery, and they took a tumor out of his little bottom. So we haven't heard yet. And he said, the longer the better, because when it turns out to be a cancerous one, they let you know right away. So, haven't heard from him yet. He took it over personally over to the lab. He's a very sweet man, and he makes me giggle, and he's very straightforward, to the point. He makes you laugh. He doesn't sugarcoat it. And he does tell you exactly what you need to know. So he said that when he goes in there, he cuts deep and wide to make sure that he gets all of the cancer cells, that if it's cancer, around it, to get all the bad cells. So either it doesn't grow back, or it doesn't grow another cancerous tumor if it was. But he said other than that, he did really good. And he said to get him up walking, and, you know, he was so out of it. He said he probably won't walk that day, you know, and he was mad, and he took it out on me. He was mad at me. He's still mad at me. He would not walk with me at all. He would just keep sitting down. And I'm like, well, come on, baby, we gotta go pee-pee. And he's like, nope, just sat there. So I finally carried him back to the porch. We came inside, and then I told Robert, I said, Robert, see if he'll walk for you. Yeah, no problem. Took a walk, did his business, no problem at all. But he blames me. Robert was there too, but he blames me. But I'm like, I want to help you. I don't want you to get sick. Did he listen? No. But thank you again for everything, and please keep your fingers crossed and the prayers going for it not to be cancerous and just be another, like, mass or something. Anything but that, please. Okay, and Monkey, when she's lucid, because Monkey does have senile dementia, she's 19 years old. She's a half Chihuahua and a half mini Greyhound. And he said if she doesn't want to be bothered, don't bother her. Because there's times I've had her since she was 3, and she's 19 now. She has been through every up and down that I've had for all those years. And I'm like, I told the doctor, I'm not putting her down just because she's having an issue, as long as she's not in pain. He goes, no, she's not in pain. But when she gets in her spells, leave her alone. But she won't let me clean her eyes, and that drives me crazy. But I did find out from the doctor that the reason they get that black coming down their eyes like that, he said that there's a blockage in the tear duct. And so when their eyes start to water, it puts out a chemical, and that's what turns it black like that. He said there's really nothing you can do. It's just something that happens with certain dogs. So I'm like, okay, but it just looks really bad on Peanut because it looks like I haven't cleaned his eyes, even though I do, and it just won't go away. He goes, eh. If his eye ducts open back up, it'll stop. But if it stays like that, he'll just have the little black, and I'm like, okay. So anyway, he's doing really great, and he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink, so I'm like, and I had to get those thyroid pills down him because everybody kept telling me that, oh, you made him fat, oh, you did this, my family, everything, you're overfeeding him. No, I'm not. I know what he eats, and these guys are trained to know their food is down. I do not do giving their food at certain times, and then they go, and they eat it like that. Their food is put down. You know why they're training to learn that. Yes, they eat a little more, they get a little sick or upset tummy, and then they learn that the food is always there. So they go over and eat, you know, when they're a little hungry. And because Monkey doesn't have any teeth, I give them chicken nuggets that I, you know, mash up really good for him. Well, Peanut knew I was putting the medicine in the chicken, so he stopped eating that. So I had to up my game a little bit. So I gave him his chicken that he refused to eat with this medicine in it, and I added a little bit of rice and a little bit of Greek chicken. He tasted that beautiful lemony taste on it, gone. I'm like, so that's it. So he's doing great. Monkey, when she's not in her spells, she watches him. She knows that he's sick. And he's not going to be happy next month when he has to go and get his stitches out. Because he's like, don't like nobody going near his bottom. Because they used a thermometer one time on him. He will never forget that. So he's doing really good though. He's eating now, he's drinking, he's walking, he's doing everything. He's healing up really good. So that's the update on Peanut. Because I had people emailing me, asking me how he is, and he is doing really great. So I'm so proud. And I got to make sure I watch Noah because Noah likes to bite him in the tail, and I don't want her to bite him anywhere near his stitches. So I have to make sure I keep her away from him. And let's see. I have been trying to update and show pictures for Shark Week because I've been busy with both of these guys, so I haven't been able to do a lot of videos. Excuse me. I am going to do another video after this that won't go up until the 1st, and I'll tell you why. And so I've been updating you, showing you pictures of air jaws and all that, which I thought was amazing to see an animal that big get that high out of the water. I did put some new different channels on my community tab, trying to keep up on this stuff. And also Johnny Small Peppers, he's looking for watch hours. So you can check him out. He eats all his hot peppers. He grows them. He does all this stuff. Well, he did a video of this mountain stream, like little waterfall, and he left his camera on for 9 hours. So you can put it on when you go to sleep, and you just hear that, and it is so calming. And he gets more watch hours from it, which was a great idea. And then, let's see, what else? Oh, I have an announcement that I want you to know, that I'm going to tell you. First, I'm in a collab with my friend Gail from Gail's Southern Living. I won this t-shirt from her last year in Haas's giveaway, the Harvest Moon giveaway, which will be coming up in the fall. Awesome. Love that. So, me and Gail talked a lot, and she asked me if I wanted to join her. And I'm like, of course. I join everybody. I think everybody should support everybody. But anyway, so she's doing a Fall Fest 22 giveaway. It's a collab, and she is like me. Her channel's open to everyone for, like, we have homesteaders, we have woodworkers, we have crocheters, knitters, everything. Anything that you love to watch, it's on there. And that's what she does. And so I don't do just crocheters or just knitters or whatever. I don't know how to knit anyway, to begin with. But I would like to learn, so I might give that a go. And so she is going to have this, and it is going to start, we start putting our videos up on August 1st. Right now, we're up to 42 channels that are in it. So if anyone would like to join in, and you would have to let her know soon, because as of the 1st, we will have from the 1st to the 5th to put our video up for the giveaway and the collaboration giveaway. So if you want to get in on this, email her at gailssouthernliving@yahoo.com. It's gailssouthernliving @yahoo.com. I will put it in the description box so you have it. You email her, let her know that you would like to be on the collab. She will put your name on the list and add you to the channels. So, I mean, 42 channels right now, that's pretty good. So she wanted, we're going to have our videos up from the 1st to the 5th. And then when I do after this one, I'm going to tape my video for the collab. I will give all the instructions, everything like that, we're going to go on. And the fun part is we get to play too. So if your channel's in on the collab, you can offer your semi-finalist a gift. It's not a thing you have to, but the grand prize winner, just like the Christmas and July fairies, whoever gets picked will get a prize from every channel. But we get to play too, which is awesome. So, and also today, Dana is supposed to pick, I haven't checked yet to make sure, but she's supposed to pick the grand prize winner and then email everybody the information so that we can send out the prizes. So that's going to happen today. If it hasn't, honestly, I forgot to check. I need to check. But I didn't get any emails from her yet, so I'll check. So I wanted to let you know about that so that you can join in if you want to. And then you can, just have fun. We just be little Gail Southerners. And we're going to go channel to channel and enter ourselves too. So it'll be fun. So if you do, I will put the information down below in the description box. And you can go ahead and join us. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I had Christy sent me an email. She said, because I talk about Shark Week all the time, and I'm so excited when it's Shark Week every year. I love Shark Week. She sent me a link to this little shark puppet. And I'm like, that is so cool. I am going to make that. So I am going to get to work on that. Today is officially the last day of Shark Week. I was kind of depressed a little bit because with The Rock being on there, I was hoping he'd get in the Shark Tank and do something, but he didn't. He just talked, and then it went on to the other guys. But I thought it would be really cool but he's filming in Hawaii, and these guys are all over the Bahamas and Florida and then the UK. And I was just really sad that The Rock didn't get in the Shark Tank and get in there and do something, because that would have been awesome to see. But that's the only thing that really made me sad. Every year that I watch it, I learn something new. This year it was mainly going on with makos and great whites because they are total enemies. So, but the thing is the great whites have a bigger bite radius. The makos are a lot faster. And makos are, they're more like of a single hunter, where great whites, when they're eating, stay a lot of them together and they hit the seal islands, which I'm screaming at the TV, don't go in the water, don't go in the water. The seals didn't listen, and it's so sad. I can't stand it, and I'm just screaming, don't go in there. If I could talk seal, I would go there and tell them, don't go in the water. But I did learn that the great whites sit there, they eat for the whole summer. They eat and stuff themselves, overstuff themselves, because their liver is 25% of their body, a quarter of their body. So they eat all this food, and then after that, where they are at starts getting cooler, they swim off, and then they go like tons of miles away, and that food lasts them through this whole trip for them to get across to where it's warmer waters. And so I was like, wow, that's really cool to see. And then they did a part where they went into the big sea, not by where they feed up by the shore and stuff like that, like a few miles out. They were in the real big open waters, and they wanted to see if the great whites migrated along with the makos and what they did, because they constantly fight. And so they were out there, they went underneath, and then you just see this swarm of these fish come by. And where they were at, it was like in the UK, New Zealand, somewhere around there. But they have an active volcano. And because the volcano is active, it gives off some kind of nutrients in the water. So the fish are bigger, stronger. I guess they're supposedly taste better. I don't eat fish, so I don't know. But it's supposed to be they're more flavorful, they're this. They were showing sardines swimming. It was a swarm of sardines, but they were that big. You see them in the cans, are like this big. They were that big. So then they're filming it, waiting for a great white to come to eat. But then what do they see? A swordfish. All these swordfishes come in a swarm, or a herd, or whatever they're called. They all come in a group, and they are eating these sardines. Then because they start making noise and making waves in the water, here comes the mako sharks. Because the mako sharks will eat the swordfish. The swordfish eats sardines. And then a great white will come in and attack the mako. Unless the mako gets him first. So, I don't know. It's crazy. But I did learn about that. So, information for you. Do it what you will. But it's fun. Today is the last day, so my little Megalodon, she will be put away. Right? Put away until next year. And maybe next year I'll put like a boat from Jaws in her mouth, instead of like chains and stuff, like she ate something. But yeah, maybe I will put a little boat in there or something, which would be cool. So that's it for my shark thing. Tonight is the last night, so I will be watching that. I wanted to update you on Gail, so you did that. Okay, and then I won a prize from Katrina. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Katrina's Creations. She is listed in my community tab for you to check out her channel. I won a prize from her. It came in the mail today. And she sent me this real pretty card. Isn't that kind of weird? Look at that. It's blue and gold. It's really pretty. And it says, "Congratulations, Cindy. Thank you for watching the channel and participating in the giveaway. Happy crafting, Katrina." Sorry, my TV just popped back on, so I'm going to finish this up real fast. So what I won was this Touch of Linen. I haven't tried this yarn yet. It's a Touch of Luxe. It's by Lion Brand. It's called a Touch of Linen. It is in the color Leek. And it's number 4. And there's 197 yards in it. So I'm going to try and work this up and see how this works up. It says it's 51% cotton and 49% linen. So I guess you could use that for kitchen items, maybe. I don't know. I'll try it and see. So I won this. It's a very pretty color. It's kind of like a creamy. I know it says it's a leek, but it's kind of like a little light greenish yellow color. I guess that would be a leek color on the inside. But anyway, so I just wanted to update you on all that. I will get my next video done for my entry. And hugs and puppy kisses to you all. Please remember, adopt, don't shop. There are just way too many babies out there. And you can save them. And like, I went out last night checking on the cats, make sure they have food and water. And I see 2 little heads peeking up. The babies came out, 2 of them. 2 babies. Oh, I gotta tell you something that I am so ticked about. I about lost my mind. Okay? By the garbage, down from us, not in our area, but down. Our girl that, she's a maintenance worker here, she came by me. She had a box. They threw away 2 kittens. Brand new kittens. That had to be bottle fed. 2 kittens tossed into a box. I was so ticked. I lost my mind. She did find them homes. She bottle fed them. She's feeding them. She found them homes. As soon as they're done, they're going to their new homes. So thank God for that. Thank God she found them. Okay, so this is the kind of people that tick me off like that when they do that. Why? Why? How could you do that? It hurts me. It deeply hurts me. I am not a huge cat person. I take care of these ones out here because they don't have a home. They're lonely. They're hungry. I can't stand to see anything hungry and lonely. I still can't find my Tango. She's gone. But to do that to an animal drives me nuts. And I hope I can find whoever did it, because I will lose my mind on them. So anyway, that's something I was really ticked off about. Really ticked me off royally. I could use some better words, but I won't use those words. I will be nice. And so, remember, adopt, don't shop. I'm sending you hugs, prayers, puppy kisses. And thank you all for all the hugs and prayers for Peanut. And I will update you in a little bit. Bye.